Hello everyone, it's Jose coming at you again. This will be my first YouTube video, so it's very exciting. I'm making some headway. Hopefully this way I could reach more of you and have the ability to share it with other groups. So today's topic is going to be grace. So what exactly is grace? I know for a long time I would hear the word and not really know what people were talking about. It just sounded like a fancy, nice sounding spiritual word. And recently, as I've been pointing myself to my inner guidance, I've come to know what grace is more and more. And to me, grace is just those moments in our lives that are very tough to the egoic mind. And the mind will, of course, try to tell us how difficult they are and how we must do something to change it and how we must manipulate our experience somehow so that we feel better about those moments. From the higher self standpoint, grace is very necessary because it points us to the proper guidance that we need in our heart to fully awaken more and more. With every obstacle comes a big lesson. And I know it sounds cliche, but when you really embody that and you really start to let God's will overcome your own will, the world starts to have a certain gleam and glimmer to it because now you're looking at everything around you and realizing that it's literally God speaking through the objects and through his very own existence because this world is his existence. Without God, this world wouldn't exist. So he has the ability to tap into every single one of us at any given moment and channel his force through us. So it might be a friend that gets under your skin, it might be a parent that says something that really gets your blood boiling. And it's easy to say, oh, well, they're messed up or what's wrong with them. But it could be a higher calling that is working through them and using them almost as a guide to get the point across to you in a in the friendliest way possible, even though it might not seem friendly. But later on, from hindsight, you're like, wow, that really changed the way I look at things now. I've had a lot of episodes in my life that were very hard to go through, I'm sure, like all of you. And I would kick and scream at times while I was going through them, but now I wouldn't change them for anything in the world because I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be making this video now. So grace is a very powerful thing. And one thing that I like to do is to invite it and tell myself or tell God, I don't know what you believe in, to shower me with grace because grace can transmute all of your sins, all of your mistakes, all of your insecurities. Once again, the definition and the words don't really matter. It's more of what you resonate with and what it does to you when you're experiencing it. So I hope that helps. I'm going to close off with a quick little paragraph in Muji's book, Whitefire. At times, you may feel the force of some strong energies arising, but you are still there watching them, aware of their pull. Although such energies are not significant in themselves, they are attractive to the personalized state of consciousness. The true seeker transcends these energies by remaining in the universal being. When consciousness appears as a human being, it takes the darshan of duality and goes to sleep in it. As identity, it is very difficult to wake up out of that sleep, To awaken to the self on this planet is auspicious and rare because the gravity of the senses and the mind are alike Gulliver's ropes for the person. The wisdom gained through satsang enables you to burst free from the illusionary strength of these ropes. Thereafter, for fun, you may put them around your neck as malas to the Supreme. I love his sense of humor. This, this life was meant to be more of a play, like when we were kids, and just put on these masks and play cops and robbers and just take the masks off and go out and do something else. And somewhere along the line, we got stuck with a mask and we forgot to take it off. So now we're all learning that we've been wearing this mask and it's time to take it off. And grace is just a way that God reminds us, take the mask off. You're so much more powerful than who you think you are. There's so much more within you that here you are thinking things around you are going to make you happy, but they're just temporary, just like these bodies are temporary. But there's a deep part in our body, in our being, that is eternal and will never die. And once we find that, it's game over. And ironically, that's when we finally have the ability to have fun playing this game of life. Peace. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.